Hey everybody, PT here, along with Doc. Like we said on Facebook Live just a few minutes ago, we're doing our first video since the big election.
The big earthquake election.
Also, Doc had to go under the knife, so we've been away for a while, and we want to get with you today. And here we go.
Yeah, and those of you that care about me, I am recovering from a surgery very well.
Both of you that care.
Yeah, both of you. Ain't but two of you out there. That's PT's beautiful wife and my beautiful daughter up in Chicago. Shout out to you, baby.
Don't forget Buddy Flea.
Oh, yeah. I will have to edit that out. But yeah, my beautiful wife. There is one thing that I and PT have in common with President-elect Trump. That is that we both have beautiful ladies. Don't be jealous.
And also, we're looking for the future. The Democrats are in a downswing now for sure, and they're crying in their own soup. And we're definitely looking for the next 4 years to be positive.
To be positive.
Job creation.
Yes.
Bringing our money back from overseas.
Yes.
And see if we can't build something here.
That's right. Undo a lot of what's been going wrong in this country that the Republicans and the Democrats have caused.
The neoconservatives and the neoliberals have just crapped all over middle America, and we're sick and tired of it. And if this election doesn't approve it to everybody,
I don't know what the hell would,
clueless.
PT. You'd have to be blind not to see. A lot of you neocons and neoliberals believe this is a flyover nation, and if you're not in New York or you're not in L.A., then you don't count. But you should have took notice with this election that middle America does count.
bright blue states
Went red.
went red. There was no way Hillary Clinton was going to lose these states, and they did.
And she did. Mrs. Clinton was going to be coronated. She had the path to the White House laid out for years, and yet middle America, and not just white America, don't believe that crap that the talking heads on MSNBC, CNN, and the rest of it talk about white America.
It's not a racial thing.
It's not a racial thing.
Plenty of African Americans, Asian Americans,
Hispanic,
Latino
Americans
voted for Trump. Millions.
Millions, you're damn right. And those that couldn't stomach voting for Trump but knew that Clinton was bad for America, they voted third party. You know, a lot of you look at Trump as a big FU to the establishment and that he was a Molotov cocktail thrown at America just to blow it up. Well, let me tell you, you're only half right, because plenty of Americans believe in the populist rhetoric of Trump to bring our jobs back, to secure our borders, not because Trump and the Trump followers hate Latinos, but just so our job market will not be so labor heavy that so we can make a decent wage in this country again.
Oprah said, let's all take a deep breath, calm down, and let's see what happens. She's been ripped from her top of her head to the soles of her feet because she said, let's calm down. Let's not be overreactionary.
Right.
Let's not burn down people's businesses and trash their cars.
It's ridiculous.
Let's take a deep breath and let's see where this goes.
And let's get on with the business of making America great again. I know a lot of you neoliberals hate that. You want to go around, and you neocons, you want to go around saying America is the best that there is. All you got to do is look at the statistics on how terrible our education system is, how terrible our medical system is, how terrible a lot of things are in this country.
What are we ranked in the world in education? Like 14th or something like
20th
that?
or
in
so.
Industrialized world?
Oh, you don't
It's
imagine?
terrible. We should have the number
Number one.
shining star
Yes.
in our education system.
City on a hill that everybody should look up to. My family, me and my beautiful wife, are spending $27,000 a year to send our daughter to a university that she needs to go to in this credentialistic society in order to give her a leg up in this world. And to me, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's beyond the pale.
All we can do is just hope for the best that Trump is going to, and I'm not a big Trump supporter.
Neither was I.
In the primary, I didn't vote for Trump.
I voted for Bernie. I was a hellacious Bernie volunteer.
But we got to come together and reach common ground.
Common ground, folks.
For all of us.
All of us. This is the best opportunity since FDR, well, in my opinion, since Robert Kennedy was murdered, in order to put this country on the right track. These damn neoliberals have gotten it wrong when they think that the pie of success in America is a limited pie, and in order to raise one group up, you have to take opportunity away from another group. That's bullshit.
All the elites in Washington need to just go away.
Go away.
They're not being helpful. They're not being constructive. Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, thank God he's retiring.
Right. And who are them Republican elites up there that are doing this?
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell and the rest of them need to go away. Who's that fool that wants to run these old neoliberal fossils like Howard Dean need to go away.
Wants to run the DNC again.
More
power to him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and run it.
Go ahead and run it. If you do, wake up, one percenters. Wake up, Clinton-night Democrats. If you put the same old fools in there, the Democratic Party is dead. The era of Clintonistic Democrats are over. We need a new Democratic Party with a new deal for the 21st century.
Power to the people.
Power to all the people.
People put Trump in there because y'all screwed us all over.
Now, I want to tell you one thing, liberals, neoliberals, and progressives out there. Like PT said, we've had a gift from the Democrats for the last 50 years. This gift that you gladly gave us in the name of progressivism, in the name of inclusion, has been the gift of desperation. Millions and millions and millions of Americans are desperate. You should have realized it during the Bernie Sanders campaign. I want to speak to y'all guys that work with me on the Bernie Sanders campaign. You know who you are if you're following my videos. You should have known it when you seen the grassroots revolution coming up to support Bernie Sanders and the 1%er Clinton-type, Clinton-esque people in the Democratic Party screwed Bernie, stole the nomination from him. You should have realized what was coming.
If y'all been doing the right thing in the first place, instead of padding your own pockets, Trump wouldn't have had a chance in hell being president of the United States. But guess what? Y'all didn't do the right thing. Y'all screwed us all over, and we gave you the F-U.
Yes, we gave you the F-U. We threw that Molotov cocktail at you, and now you need to pull your head out of your asses. You need to quit blaming every other person out there. You need to look at yourself. The reason Trump is president instead of Bernie Sanders, PT, you know the Democrats. I've been a Democrat since 1978. When I got old enough to register to vote, I registered as a Democrat. I thought I was registering for the party of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, but it turned out I was registering for the party of Wall Street.
Party of Wall Street.
Party of Wall Street.
Big pockets.
Big
Deep pockets.
You know, folks, hey, we have woken up in a new nation, the nation of Trump. Unlike when Obama, the change president, got in there, he raised his hand and he said, I got it, folks. If we want to ensure that America is great again, we need to hold all of our representatives. They want to call themselves leaders, but they're representatives. We need to hold each and one of them's feet to the fire. We PT as a conservative and I as a progressive, we don't want no American left behind. We want to take care of our nation, our people, all of our people, black, white, yellow, red. We want our nation to be that shining city on a hill that our founding fathers thought it would be.
I don't care if you're green. You've been screwed over. The only people that are making any headway is the Wall Street people,
The banksters,
the banks, the powerful politicians,
the Koch
big
brothers,
business people,
all of them, the Soros.
the average American. If you're blue, if you're black, if you're white, it doesn't matter.
We're
You're getting screwed.
We're getting screwed. We're all living paycheck to paycheck. If you lose that paycheck, you're out on the streets.
Okay, so
Okay.
we got what we got.
What we got.
And it's time for conservatives and progressives, liberals, Democrats, Republicans, whatever you want to call yourself, libertarians, Green Party. We've got to do something different than what we've been doing. We've been given this opportunity, and we've got to make sure that we use it in the right way.
Yes.
We can't keep going down the road we've been going down.
You know, PT, you're exactly right, my friend. We've got to work together. All of us work together. We need to put all our state representatives, our local representatives, mayors, city council members, and our representatives in Washington on notice that business as usual is never going to cut it again in America.
I guarantee you, if the right things don't happen over the next 4 years to put us on the right track
Or
for
2
middle
years.
America,
Yes.
we're going to put somebody else in there.
Yes.
And it ain't going to be Hillary Clinton.
Or any of her surrogates,
It ain't going to be Jeb Bush.
any of his surrogates. Another thing, is these talking heads on Fox, NBC, Breitbart, I don't give a damn what, internet or whatnot, they missed the Bernie phenomena. They didn't understand the Trump phenomena. You need to put those suckers on notice too, that we're not going to get news from them. We're never going to trust them again until they do what they're supposed to do, and that's report the news,
Report
not
the
make
news.
the news.
Journalism.
Journalism.
Be journalists, not fly-by-night competence.
Fly-by-night idiots trying to influence the election.
That's exactly what they've been doing.
That's what they've been doing for years.
What happened to people like Edward R. Murrow,
Right.
Walter Cronkite?
Yes.
People that reported the news not to a slant this way or that way, just report the news. Journalists.
The two
Doing
guys that put their
journalism.
career on the line to break the Nixon Watergate scandal.
Woodward and Bernstein.
Yeah, okay. Folks, it's time.
Alderman and Early.
Oh,
No, they were the plumbers.
They were the plumbers. They were the ones doing it, They were the ones flying in cocaine, helped flying in cocaine to Mena, Arkansas. Oh, Clinton was in on that too, and that's not a white ring conspiracy. That's God's honest truth. People, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of every one of you Trump supporters. I'm proud of every one of you Bernie supporters. I'm proud of every one of you that voted third party. To you people that believed Clinton, that fell on your knees and had this crazy love relationship with her.
All you rioters out there
Yeah.
burning businesses, trashing cars. Yes, you have absolutely 100% right to protest.
Yes.
You
But
do
not to
have
destroy
a right
property.
to burn, loot, destroy. We should be in the business of building,
Building.
not destroying.
When you get out and you riot and you destroy stuff, you diminish your own cause.
Absolutely.
You diminish it. But when your revolution, when your protest becomes Jacobin, you've lost it. You have lost it. Yes, those of you that are upset, I really don't think you have a right to be upset. But since you are, you do have a right to protest. This is America. This is a free country. Pick it up. For those of you out there protesting Trump's election, you have a right to protest in America, but you don't have a right to destroy property. You don't have a right to hurt people. As soon as you do, you diminish your cause, you diminish what you're protesting against. We are a free nation, a free people. We need to be coming together, uplifting every race, every creed, every religion, and non-religion. We need to come together and make America great again.
If you were paying attention, you saw how gracious President Obama was at the White House meeting with Trump. How gracious Michelle Obama is. We need to be calm, cool, collected, thoughtful
Thoughtful,
on where we need to go.
yes. And everyone that was part of the Sanders campaign, the Trump campaign, the Jill Stein campaign, even the Hillary campaign, in order to move us forward together, you need to be engaging your representatives in your state houses, locally, and in Washington. The day after the election in Arkansas, I called every representative except you, Bruce Malek, and I will be calling you to let you guys know that business as usual in Little Rock and in Washington, those days are over. Middle America, flyover America, has spoken. The easy breezy make money off the ignorant American populace is over.
We hope.
No, we're going to ensure that it's over, PT. We are never going to stop being engaged and politically active, and we want you to do that. If you love something, if you think something, you feel something is sacred, by God, stand up for it.
At the local level,
All levels.
state level, federal level. We've all got to pitch in, find common ground with people that we might not even like,
Right.
but still, for the good of the United States of America, from this day forward, we have to work together to
Together.
find common solutions for the common man and woman.
They are solutions, PT.
There definitely are solutions.
We know it. You know it. Right around here in South Arkansas, and you look at the infrastructure. The infrastructure was better. The roads and bridges and levees and dams were better in 1970 than they are in 2016 America. There was more jobs, more opportunity, a brighter looking future, and the neoliberals and the neocons pissed it away for profit in their back pocket.
That's all we really want. We want to be able to go and provide for our families.
Yes, have good
provide
schools.
for our future. Provide for our education.
Education.
Be able to drive down a road that's not full of potholes and over a bridge that might fall in if you drive over it.
You know,
It's just simple stuff.
it's simple. You don't have to have a college education in order to understand it. The basket of deplorables that Hillary Clinton called the Trump supporters are Christians, they're atheists, they're men, they're women, they're white, they're black, they're Asian. When these talking heads on TV talk about the working class and the middle class, it includes us all.
It includes everybody.
All of us.
There's nothing racist about it.
Nothing racist about it. Now, they are some racist bastards that have stood up and applauded Trump's election
All they want to do is exploit
and make
other
money.
people for their own purposes.
That's right. That's what they've always done. That's what they've always done. Don't pay these fools any attention. If you have to, even cut Rush Limbaugh off. Turn them off. Look at your neighbors. Turn to your neighbors. I bet some of them are black, some of them are white, some of them are Asian. Your neighbors are Americans and they want the same thing you want. A safe and secure homeland. They want good schools. They want good opportunities. We live in rural America, which over the last 50 years has become just as terrible sacrifice zone as any inner city in America. We all want the same thing. We want a prosperous life. We want a good life. And by damn it, this is the first opportunity since FDR for us to come together and make America what America was always meant to be. And that's that shining city on a hill that the rest of the world looks to, follows, and emulates. We can do it. We can do it, PT.
Us people out here in average America, sick and tired of elites from politics, business, entertainment, trying to tell us what to do and how to think. And if you don't think like they do, you're ignorant. We're not ignorant.
This 2016 earthquake election should show these one percenters who is truly ignorant, who is truly blind of the desperation that's in middle America. I hope you have woke up. I hope you pull your head out of your butt and you finally get to work and make America what we always had the opportunity to be.
You can't go to sleep over the next 4 years, wake up in 2020 and think, oh my God, what did we do? We've got to pay attention to what's going on from here till then and beyond.
Yes, sir. It's we the people, have finally got to be totally engaged. I know those of you that have a job, you're working 2 or 3 jobs, you're running the kids back and forth to this, that, and the other. You have a busy life, but you have to pause and become engaged or stay politically engaged to make sure that we are on the right path to a more verdant, peaceful, and prosperous nation, and therefore a more prosperous, verdant, and peaceful world.
It's not easy. The founding fathers never wrote in the Constitution or the Bill of Rights that this is going to be something easy to do.
It's
that
difficult.
You don't have to pay attention to what's going on. It's hard. It's difficult. You have to pay attention. It takes effort.
It takes effort. One thing I want to say right now, the talking heads on media say that we're all divided, that we don't have any common ground. I blame that on many years of neoliberals and neocons destroying the commons. We have got to have an ideal that all Americans can embrace. For a minute, I want you to just think to yourself, what defines us as America? What common ground do we stand on together? When you call yourself an American, what do you mean? What does it really mean? Think about it. I know what it means to me. A more prosperous, egalitarian, beautiful world where we all rise. Where we all rise. Our little tagline for the Redneck Sages has been, since we started, we rise and fall together.
It's not just old white men. It's all Americans.
It's all of us. It's all of us.
All right, Doc.
PT, thank you, sir. Thank you
right.
for getting out and participating in this election. Thank you for speaking out. Folks, this is not dark times ahead. It's bright times ahead, but we got to ensure it. It's been a pleasure bringing this to you.
All right. Been a pleasure for me, too.
Yeah.
It's not always fun.
No.
And games. We can't just run around having fun in games all the time.
No, we can't.
All right, I guess we're going to wrap it up.
We're going to wrap it up.
Look for us on YouTube,
Twitter.
Facebook, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we'll have another one here pretty soon.
And
Hopefully neither one of us got to go under the knife again.
Right. And I do promise you, we are going to get our website up. because we live in a capitalist society, we're going to have Redneck Sage bling for you to buy. We're going to have a blog for you to post your own thoughts to. And even though I'm a secular humanist, I want to say God bless you. I want to say the universe bless you. Thank you. Thank you for voting. Thank you for caring about America. And thank you. I'm going to thank you in advance for staying politically engaged.
Don't forget to like us, follow us,
Share.
tweet us,
Share us.
let us know what you think.
Yes.
Anything we can talk about, we're open.
Hey, if you're in Southwest Arkansas and drive a distance of where we live at, get a hold of us if you want to be on a show. We're not going to tell you what to think, how to think, or what to say.
We'd love for you to be on
We'd
it.
love for you to be on it. Black, Latino, white, male, female,
Native American.
Native American,
It doesn't matter.
First Nation. Come join us. Come join us in the celebration of what it is to be an American.
All
Over
right.
and out.
See y'all next time.
Boom.